Welcome to today's video. So as you saw from the intro and the previous episode, so the RX7 is getting a kit. And from the intro you can kind of get a gist of what kit is. I'm not even too sure if I even know what kit it is.
It's fiberglass kit.
So Mike is unwrapping it. They're both bumpers together, which I thought is a very aggressive front bumper, but it's two bumpers. So here we are. So it's not a BM. That's actually quite an aggressive front bumper, to be honest. So
do you know what I do like? I forgot what I said there.
Okay, so Mike has done God knows how many fiberglass kits in his time. We have a stamp.
We have a stamp.
So it's an aero kit. So you said this is good quality.
Aero kit. Fine. Aero kit, I've heard make good qualities, as in good molds, good fits. So there's not much cutting and guntering, but it's a fiberglass kit. There's always cutting and guntering, so
there's going to be cutting and guntering and stuff like that. But hopefully this will go on a bit easier.
We hope.
We hoping.
We really hope.
So this video could be very short, or it could be very long.
We're looking here at the two bumpers. The bumpers are going to be fine. It's the quarters is a problem, because we'll have to get to fit them yoke. Look at that yoke down there.
Look at that yoke.
Gosh, it's too wide. They're just too big wheels. I think we should put big wheels on it.
Well, I mean, the damage has been done by
we're going to have
in the wheels. It's too late.
We're committed now. Wait a minute, what about a 350? No, we're going to have to cut like from up to here somewhere. Take off the outer skin and then peel up our inner skin.
So yeah, so within the kit there is the fiberglass quarters. So obviously it's front bumper, back bumper, skirts. It's got front fenders as well, hasn't it? So it's got front fenders and it's got rear quarter over fenders. So the rear quarter is going to have to be cut. The wings are just a replacement, so let's take them off. Okay, so our first job is to line everything up, see what we're actually dealing with, how good or bad the fit may be. We're still not fully sure on the kit, is it? It's not a BN style kit, is it?
I don't know. I'm the worst when it comes to it. Like, I just put them on, Dave picks them. I'm sure it's a comments on let us know right here, kit.
Yeah. So Dave ordered the kit and sent it down here. We're not too sure. Dave's probably the person that we should be asking. You may be wondering why Dave's not been on the videos as much recently, but that is because he's working behind the scenes on a project that will be coming up in the next month, is it, Mike?
As far as I'm getting, the big one should be kicking off after we finish this one.
So Dave, if you follow him on social media, he released about a week or two ago that there's something big coming. And there is something big coming. We're not releasing it yet. We're still getting a lot of the things finalized. And that is the reason why Dave is not in the videos as much, because he's working behind the scenes a lot. He's figuring a lot out. So no, I can't say too much about that right now, but something is in the works. I apologize that it will be me and Mike in the videos for the next month or so.
Unfortunately, you're stuck with us for the next while, so not as much hand movement as you think.
So yeah, just wanted to explain that before we get into this. It's got to the point now where I'm probably gonna have to help Mike, isn't it?
No. Sure, you'll stretch a day out with this, won't you?
I won't go to a fancy montage, but we genuinely have a day, and Mike really wasn't happy about that on the last one. So, all right, so we get dug into this and hopefully see where we're at, and hopefully it's better than we think.
Alright, so I've come down to check on the progress of the RX7, and the reason I'm not in a lot of these videos at the moment is because I am working on our new project, which starts on November 15th. It's absolutely massive, but there's a lot of work to getting it prepped. So the guys are working on stuff now, I'm working on stuff a little bit down the line, but I know they've been struggling with trying to figure out what the kit is. The kit is from Aero Kit in the UK, but it's actually based on one of the most hilariously named body kits actually, which is called the Sexy Style Kit. Not as aggressive or as low as the BN kit, which a lot of people put on these, but it is still quite aggressive. Oh, and another quick Alright, so another big update is that we are moving from 3 videos to 2 videos a week on Monday and Thursday for just a few weeks, because we mentioned before we have a massive big project coming on November 15th and we've loads of prep to do for it, so we're just going to concentrate a little bit on that, and you guys will find out soon enough what it is, but it's mind-blowingly huge, massive. But we don't have time really to do 3 videos a week at the moment, so we're going to do 2. So Monday and Thursdays are still going to rock on as normal. Saturdays are going to go by the wayside for just a couple of weeks, and then we're full steam ahead from November 15th with a whole new plan, so stand by for that. Now back to the RX7.
I would say out of all the kits that you've put on cars, this is actually the
This is
best.
a good one. This actually is a very good kit.
All we've done is trim
that
that there.
little edge
That's
there.
literally it.
Very early days. So 3 hours later, Mike.
This is the first thing to go on.
Steel wings are going back on this.
It does look. Obviously, that'd be pushed out and stuff like that.
We
but-
can just all that there now.
And the worst thing is, this is the first time he's been here for fitting a kit, so he's now going to think that this is how it happens.
Oh, just throw it on. A few screws. Boys making a big deal out of it the last time. Looks easy to me. Just a little bit of skimming here and there. Bang. And look, it's even primered and all. Mike, when he has to shoot with a gun.
There we go. just throw the paint at you, be laughing.
Yeah, pour it on out of a bucket.
It's even the same colour as the car, it's fine.
Actually, we could get away with it here. Like,
I've seen worse colour matches there.
I've seen worse colour matches than that. That is not bad.
That's not actually the worst there.
Job safe. Have it done by 2 o'clock. Ready and rolling.
Mike, I would say we are. Is that first body panel on?
First body panel on, I think, yeah. I just want to drop this just to make sure we've enough filed off if we're in and out, but other than that, then one panel ready for paint.
That wasn't as much hardship as it has been.
It was a little bit of figuring out, which
What's the gap like?
I think the gap's not bad. Now, obviously, we've the bottom to figure out with the bumper, but from here down, I'm
See,
happy.
the gap's that big there. It's pretty much the same as the door.
Yeah.
That's kind of all you can really.
And then do you want to know the best thing?
What?
If we match the other side to that, then it looks even.
You're never going to see both sides of the car at one time.
That's the best thing I ever taught you and Dave. You never see both sides of the car at the same time.
Oh my god.
A little bit tight, so we need to actually widen it a small
Too
bit.
bad.
Not bad now, see it's tighter here than up the top. I'd like to widen it a small bit.
Tiny bit down here,
Down
but
this end.
not too bad. We used to be able to push that out by loosening the bolt.
Yeah, just we'll need to file our holes, make it a little bit
So that
different.
doesn't scare you.
Doesn't scare me. No, I'm not. I'm actually like that little effort. I'm going to say we'll start the other wing now because I can just do that when I'm sanding the final sand on the wings before paint, just to make them look nice. I can give a little file. Wing number 2.
Same of the same.
Copy, repeat, go again.
So David's got very impatient and he refuses to leave the garage until the front bumper is on.
She needs to come here, Dave. Yeah. So hit now. Look, she's not going to fit straight away. They never do. So.
Oh, that's serious, yeah?
Yeah, that's the job. Yeah, take it off the corporate. No, you go away. You're slowing us down, actually. You're slowing us away.
I got stuff to do.
Good luck.
I'll come back. Send me a few pictures.
I'll send you pictures from the sun.
And don't mess it up.
No, I'll do it if it was my own. Rough.
Don't do it like it's your own. I've seen all your cars.
Yeah,
Do nothing like it. Do it like it's a customer in BMW, brand new car.
You gonna take a dump on the bonnet then?
See you, boys.
See you
Bye.
later. Right, let's keep going, Josh. Let's do a bit of thinking here first because obviously when I offered up with Dave, I've now an idea. I need to get a marker, I need to start marking and measure it. And then we can...
This is as close he gets to doing maths or any sort of academic work.
Excuse me, I got a B in Honours Tech Graph. That's drawing and shit. I'm good at that.
How many people think that's a lie anyways?
I believe in cert lads. I'll just cover everything else because it's probably the only thing I pass. Patience is key.
You don't have any patience.
No, I'm not a doctor, I'm a panel beater.
What's up, guys? Sorry to interrupt this video, but I want to give a big shout out to one of our main partners here at Drift Games, Link ECU. Now, we run Link ECU in our cars all the time, and they're an incredible piece of kit. These little boxes, you get the most advanced tuning software. You also get to monitor your car at the track, and we've found it the most helpful thing we've ever put in a car. We get the best out of each of our drift cars and road cars with these, and they're also run by the best drifters in the world, like the guys from the Drift Masters European Championship. If you want to check out the full range of Link ECU products, go onto their website. I'm sure there's something for your car there right now.
Ah, you're full of fiberglass. What are we on? Third time lucky? Fourth time lucky? 100 time? Are we? It was this part that I was struggling to get up.
In now, alright. Oh my god, you just hold the other side. Come on, get it up. You're holding.
Whoa! Oh my god, that's so warm. Oh, the camera's gone.
You can get me markers, do somewhere around.
It's in your pocket.
In your pocket, yeah.
Of course it's in your pocket. Why wouldn't it be? From my point of view, from looking at this, I'm not sure if Mike can spare some expertise on it. There seems to be a gap there that does not look great.
But it's kind of like you're trying to match two pieces together that are different shapes, so yeah. We'll figure it out. We always do.
It's getting there. It's getting there. From that angle there now, you can actually get a real sense of what the car's actually going to look like. It does actually look very good. It is a good...
Yeah, it's a nice kit.
Anyway, shall we go with the side skirts and come back to this?
Yeah, well, I'm only on my last little nipping around, which will be more I'll be doing in my prep for paint, like skimming the edge and things like that. But once I have it roughly fitting...
That's Mike's thinking face. That scared me then. A nice little nick.
I've done a nice little notching, and if my calculations are correct, which never are, should fit.
Oh, that's
Much better?
Oh, that's much better.
On a scale of 1 to taste,
Pure taste.
I got this sitting mint, so
This is actually much better now. So
happy with that.
the more time you spend it, you haven't really cut away at this at all.
I haven't went near this line. I'm chopping at other places to bring it in. This side over here, 3 times I went. Is it all right? It's not. It's not a million miles, but it's not as nice as the far side. I'm not happy with that. Now, for me, it feels like I'm being forced out here a bit by the bottom, which is wedging my. Did you just fart on top of me while I'm trying to figure this out? I'm not even telling you this. I'm telling the camera. I'm talking to myself here, and you're just on top of me like. Oh, Josh! Right, we're all working on the back bumper now.
I mean that was literally. I don't think we even need to time lapse that. That was just
like I wasn't losing sleep over the bumper at all. It's a good fit. It's easy done. The quarter, like our big job next is realistically in our quarters. Let's call it a spade, Josh.
Yeah, but
We get the console.
The console.
Get the console.
We're not getting the console. Okay, so we're more than halfway there at the moment. Like, if the side skirt's as easy as that side, and then I would say we're just about there. So I don't think we're going to finish it today, if I'm going to be honest, since it took us that long to do this side.
Good dog.
Okay, so I say we're going to try test fit the new wheel, see where we're at there, and then we're going to leave you with that today, and then tomorrow there will be more. Right. We'll see roughly.
Look, we're clearing. She's rolling.
Ooh, buddy. Oh, they look good.
It's not bad, lads. It's not bad at all.
So I would say...
I'd say realistically 35, would you?
realistically, maybe go out another centimetre. I would say, I reckon 40mm spacer would be perfect.
Okay. So I need 40mm spacers.
Like they're kind of sitting flush now. That is a stance word, flush.
It looks fairly gangster.
The only thing is, if we test fit the front, we have to take the jack off that and let that sit.
No, we get the second jack out the back.
So see if we have any more tyres, we'll do a test fit on the front, and at least then we'll have a rough indication of what one side will actually look like, what spaces we need to finish it off, and hopefully everything will be perfect.
A few moments later.
So Mike has just come back, we have tyres.
We got some tyres, boys in tyre box, always never letting us down in fairness. Like, you were here, I don't think they're here yet. I'm like, no, they're definitely here. If I ask, they arrive, so. And look what we're on.
And he did ask, he arrived. They're the same ones I'm on for the...
You're on your drift with the goal lines, yeah. I tell you, it's...
Well, they're wider.
Yeah, well, me and Dave were saying, they're also 18 shots. Me and Dave were saying that, like, they're so grippy, naturally, why would we not put them on a road car? So hey, don't take that with you. You go get Daddy Wayne to put them on, and I'll jack the car up and take them off. So now, what we'll do is, if you go over and ask Wayne to put a wheel on 5:45, he's going to say, F off. But if we go over with a camera, he's going to have to look like this legend. And he's over here now with his missus as well, so he's not going to be happy with this. He's like, can't be putting me on telly.
Are you finished?
You closed?
He never finished.
This is the part where he comes in and does it, and then like Kern Motors looks like the best garage in the world.
Although he doesn't do it, then he's like the worst garage in the world.
It's up to him though, really. The ball's in his court.
Please. It worked.
It worked. Done.
Thank you, Wayne.
Put a camera on him, bit of pressure. He'll do whatever you want.
Okay, have you got the other jack?
Wheels off, ready to
Oh,
go.
it's all ready to go.
I'd say 20.
It's not actually as far off as I thought.
15 wouldn't be bad.
No, I would say easily 20. I would say maybe.
20 to the front and 40 to the rear.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
I don't know. Anyways, would you call today a productive day, Joshua?
Call it a productive day.
I
We
call it
have
very
one
productive.
side.
We literally, it's so funny, right? This is what it's going to look like. This is what it used to look like.
We actually do have it before and after.
Big change, lad. Big change.
Okay, so I'll say we're going to leave it there today, and then we're going to pick it up tomorrow. How do you want to cut tomorrow? What? That was terrible.
Slash your face off, like.
No, like down the camera.
Down the camera, and like a. Like I'm cleaning windows, kind of like. That work? Hang on. Whoa! Day 2! How do we do it? Josh, this is class, man. Love it. So, yeah, you ready?
Ready?
Montage?
Let's go straight into a
Let's
montage.
do a montage.
Okay, so we've just about finished prepping the kit on the RX7. So it's been, I would say, what would you say, Mike? It's been a lot more than what we thought.
Oh, there's a fair bit of work in it, in fairness.
Like I say, the biggest thing was what we did today was to
Oh, yeah,
cut the arches and
Man, am I burnt asunder. I definitely have a 3rd degree burn right there. I caught some flames there, and
I can only imagine half of you watching will be giving out about Mike not having welding gloves.
no, Mike will be giving out that Wayne doesn't have welding gloves because it's Wayne's welder.
You can't give out about
That's-
borrowing a welder.
His gloves. He should have supplied gloves with the welder, you know.
Okay, so as you can see, so this is the first time, Mike. Well, definitely first time I've done it, but this is the first time that you've done the wheel.
I've done anything like this.
So the first time we cut like a tiny bit too much. We didn't really know how it was.
The one thing Dave warned us was to make sure and not undercut it, because he says if it's rubbing, like, we'll have to just do the whole thing again. Basically, today's a waste of time. So we went mad. But then I learned when I came up here, our inner chub kind of curved there. So realistically, we would have ideally like to not do that corner there. For sure. Look, it is what it
So
is.
essentially, to make sure it was sealed, we had to do a bit of a mosaic and cut and fill. So it is fully filled. It does the
Well,
job.
that's it. Like we were welding in little tiny triangles like that size to fill
And the
it in.
worst thing is, even if you were to do a tidy job, I mean,
Well, that's what happened on the other side.
it's going to look like.
We
so-
made a mistake on this one, and then we counterbalanced with, like, right, we're going to this one tidy. Ah, Josh, you fit into goddamn quarter. That only
That-
goes,
that- that only
it only
goes
goes forward. It doesn't go back.
Cut to a few seconds later when we've taken this off.
12 seconds later.
So this is the one that we did a lot tidier.
Yeah, so you see, we didn't come up to about here or anything like that. Like the other
so
side,
did-
we actually did more
because
forward.
the inner bit is kind of in the same arc as
That
the
basically,
arch.
yeah.
So we kind of just gave it more of a curve there instead of making it more boxy.
Yeah,
And it was much easier, I'm sure you will say, to do.
much easier to do. Yeah.
Right, so we're gonna round off this video here. Mike is gonna go off to paint, so that should hopefully finish everything off. So make sure to subscribe so you see all the rest of the stuff. Make sure if you're interested in this, let us know. Let us know what kit you would have wanted to put on it. Was this the kit right choice? Is there a better kit out there? And yeah, so we will see you on the next one when hopefully this is all coming together and everything is going to go to plan.
Yeah, oh, I'm a videographer. Oh yeah. Go on, put your back in it.
Is it off the ground yet?
No, keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Oh, and another quick dub. Oh, blip, 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 trying to choke on the camera.